Na akkor Noire. Ugye ez eredetileg 2011-ben jött ki ez a játék, és 2017-ben kapott egy Remastered PS4-re, amúgy PS3-ra jött ki, meg minden másra is. Most ez a 2017-es Remasterrel fogunk játszani, ugye a 40-es években Los Angelesben játszódó ilyen true crime stílus, TPS nézet, kis Grand Theft Auto beütés. Híres arról, hogy a motion capture-ben az arcmimikákat milyen profin leanimálták, mert ugye többször állítólag majd figyelnünk kell a kihallgatások során a bűnözők arcait. Komoly a menü. Hát jó, opciókat kerestem, nem találtam. És a zenét lejjebb venném.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car, a symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. Quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
Hát igen, az American Dream.
A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. Century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Hát igen, 40-es évek Amerikája, amikor Európában szarrá volt bombázva minden.
In the Marine Corps, you deal
ők
with the
pedig
chain of
virágoztak
command.
és fejlődtek.
Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
11-825, code 6.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Megkérdezzük, merre kell menni.
Take the next right.
Azt mondta, hogy next right.
Next right.
Bár szerintem a térképen is eligazodok.
You need to take the next left.
Hopp, meg is jöttünk, ha jól látom. Crime scene.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central
Azt mondja,
Morgue.
Negro male.
Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We got
I'm outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Na szóval valami csövest megöltek.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than one.
Át kell kutatnunk a bűncselekmény helyszínét.
Look at this junk.
Basically fade down to indicate that all clues look. Music chance wireless control. Be used. Aha.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Szóval rezgetni fogja a kontrollert, hogyha van valami érdekesség a közelbe.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Optimistic, Cole.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Van még valami újság. Aha, szóval meg lehet nézni a backstory-t a cikk mögött.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital.
Mimika tényleg profi.
A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance for your friend's help is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Akkor megnéztük ezt is, jó. Tele van minden sörös üveggel. A kollégánk az már ott világít. Insta Heat.
Any ideas?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Hát itt volt a kivégzés, oké, új nyom,
Shooter put him up against the
vérfolt.
wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Szóval itt a notebook. Bloodstain. Ott egy pisztoly, aha.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
El kéne másznunk a tetőre. Feldobták a pisztolyt. Ott is egy sörös üveg.
Doesn't look like anything.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
No, milyen vagány, felmászunk az Eres csatornán.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Ott a pisztoly.
How you doing, Cole?
Smith & Wesson,
Found it
serial
yet?
S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Kétszer sütötték el. Megdicsérte, hogy mekkora balfasz, hogy földobta a tetőre, ahelyett, hogy csatornába dobta volna.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Jó, ez is bekerült ugye a izébe, a notebookunkba. Smith & Wesson revolver. Ott a sorozatszám. Ki a fasz dudál? Na mindegy, jó, akkor gondolom le kell mászni a tetőről.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Notebookkal lehet beállítani a következő pozíciókat, és ugye most fegyverboltba kell mennünk, location, gun store, set destination, okay.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Nem érünk rá, gyerekek. Ez is fut. Után fut, jó. Vissza a Várdához. Na.
Take the next right.
Kipróbáltuk a kéziféket is, tiszta GTA. Ja nem. Hoppá! Júj! Bocs. Azt mondja, néhány ház többnyire van a fegyverbolt, hát kicsit szerintem messzebb van. Végülis open world a játék. Azért látszik rajta a 2011-es évjárat. És hol kéne megállni? Mert ugye itt a fegyverbolt. Ja, csak előtte, oké. Okay. Saving. Jó, most gondolom bemegyünk a fegyverboltba, most megnézem, hogy van-e options, van. Na, itt tudunk állítani, azt mondja gameplay, clue music, auto, clue hints, on, action, skip. Aha, hogyha néhányszor, ha nem tudod megcsinálni az akciójeleneteket, akkor át lehet ugrani. Control, invert, aim assist, low, aim sensitivity. Photo mode, sound, music. Így ennyire pont elég lesz. Felirat mehet. Black and white, brightness. Camera, auto, shake. Kérjük, ne kapcsolja ki a PlayStation 4-ét, tehát ezt nem fogom, mivel nincs is olyanom. Mehetünk bele. Azt mondja, az aranyfogantyús ajtókon lehet bemenni.
Smith & Wesson, Model 27 registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
No.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Touchpaddal lehet lapozni. Mit keresünk? Ezt keressük, a pearl grippeset, nem?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Kösz, haver. Na, megvan a stukker. Kivette, kirendelte.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gungadin.
Akkor meglátogatjuk a stukkernek a tulajdonosát.
So hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform.
You want me to keep tabs on the path of destruction you're creating? It might come in handy at your trial.
Jó, nem kell pampogni.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
You're gonna wreck the car!
Hát most kirögték, azt mondják, hogy ha valóban az követte a gyilkosságot, akinek a nevén van a pisztoly, akkor az se hülye. Ez elég nagy a forgalom, ahhoz képest. Kíváncsi leszek, mi vár ránk Schröder lakásán. Itt is vagyunk. Ki lehet szállni a kocsiból? Aha. Beálltam volna a parkolóba is, mindegy. Ez az a lakás? Ez az. Ez miért cipő volt? Az a kis NPC néni itt üldögel a padon, a használt autó reklámon. Egész igényes cucc. Kettes.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Ez nagyon komoly a folyosón, ilyen nyilvános telefon, itt a kettes amúgy. Hoppá.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Hát az nincs ott, papa.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Hoppá, hoppá.
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
Hivatalos személy elleni nemi erőszak, bazd meg. Lehet blokkolni, oké. Hát esélyed sincs, öreg. Grapple-etek. Szétverjük a berendezést, jó? És föl kell, bazd meg. A kurva. Leverte a sapkámat. Én is grapple-etek. Na jó. De nyomom, bazd meg, nem csinál semmit ez a szar, de már nem is üt. Most már nem üt az X-es. Nem olyan fasz, ez bug. Másik csávó meg kiütötte magát, bazd meg. Na jó, azt szerintem bebagolt. Nem csinál semmit az ember. Ne szokassál. Nem is üt, meg nem csinálja a grapple-eteket se. Blokkot se csinálja. Hát ez hülye, bazd meg. Most a restart az mit fog restartolni? Over progress will retain, but the current investigation will be restarted. Hát muszájban nem tudok mit csinálni, ez beszart. De remélem nem kezdi előről az egész játékot.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Hát ez nagyon nem vicces.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Hát bazd meg, ez kajak újra kezdte ezt a szart.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
De még csak nem is engedi skippelni, bazd meg a izékat. Az átvezetőket.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We got places to be.
Happy hunting.
Akkor arca van a nyomozó bácsiknak, persze lepasszolták a melót, de most kurva jó, tehát akkor kezdjük elől ezt az egész szart.
Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
És mi van, hogy én azt nem nézem meg, és egyből oda megyek?
Look at this junk.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me,
Szóval valami
Phelps.
halott negró volt. Azt legalább már tudjuk. Meg ugye azt is tudom, hogy fönn van a tetőn a stukker.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Help me out.
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
There's something on the rooftop.
Jó, tudjuk.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Jó, igen, és akkor most megint mehetünk a fegyverboltba, igen.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Gyere, baszki!
Next right.
Ez nagyon izgalmas volt, hogy bebagolt a fight jelenet. Csak azt nem értem, miért nem lehet checkpointtól folytatni a játékot. De közben mentett a csomószor. Ott van saving, látod?
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Na, akkor megint elmegyünk a bunyó helyszínére.
Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gungadin.
Aztán reménykedjünk benne, hogy most nem fog lefagyni a verekedős jelenet egyből a játék elején. Azért ez kurva gáz volt. Semmilyen kompra nem reagált.
wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Careful!
Ez most gond, ugye? Ilyenkor mi van? Totálkára se tört a kocsi, bazd meg. El lehet vinni ilyen civil autókat? El.
I'm sorry, madam. Police officer, I need
Wait,
your car.
officer! My bag's in there!
Ja, hát nagyon nem érdekel, hogy benn vannak a csomagjait, kössz a kocsit. Ez ilyen inverse GTA, most a rendőrökkel lopkodjuk a civilek autóját. Hopp. Bazd meg. Hoppá, bocs. Na, menjünk be, akkor újra bunyó. Most nem ül itt az NPC a padon.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Na most akkor jó lesz minden, reméljük. Már ha nem, akkor nem lesz jó.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That was a...
Jó, eddig jók vagyunk, ugye? Az előbb is jó volt eddig. Na, zsír, jó.
Ralph, you all right?
Kiütöttük a bácsit.
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Át kell kutatnunk a lakást. Kollégánkat azért jó kiütötte egyel, úgyhogy ez nagyon hasznos csávó. Ezt, hogy nyomokat keresünk.
Maybe if... No.
Nem tudom, mit akart ezzel a cigicsikkel.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Akkor miért engeded megnézni? Na. Hopp. Sapka vissza. Itt volt valami. Kis képregény.
I doubt it.
Még egy bögre, jó nagy csúva. Alma bazd meg a földön.
Not sure this means much.
Itt nem sok lófasz van, úgyhogy inkább majd itt. Ha? Az mi? Valami nevek, meg időpontok.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation, or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner, and leave the book where you found it.
Társunk le akar dumálni arra, hogy beleártsuk magunkat itt a nyomozásba. Kíváncsi leszek.
Sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso. Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Milyen kedves a Sergeant. Biztos nem rúgtam volna fel ott a helyszínen, az meg így beszél az újonc rendőrökkel. Kicsit sztereotíp. Ilyen magyar honvédség feeling. Armed and dangerous.
You picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units at 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14
here.
Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Na, valami felfegyverzett rabláshoz kell kiszállnunk. Faszom szirénázzon, jó? Ja, ez egy bank, aha. Na, akkor megtanulunk lőni.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Bazzeg, ez mind elbújik.
Find some cover!
Azt mondja, R1. Miért dobtál a pisztolyt? Ilyen puskát, na mindegy.
Goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper.
Stay down.
Hopp, ez egy headshot volt. Boom! Na, ennyi van még.
We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Jó van, akkor a bankrabló bácsikat
Lieutenant Hopkins
kivégeztük.
says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
De romantikus volt. Jó, hát a bankrablókat nem kell tárgyalásra vinni. Egy kör plusz.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
Itt egy kis flashback az újonc időkre.
Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Aha, szóval ilyen feltörekvő csávok vagyunk. Becinkeltek, hogy az se érdekel, hogy meghalnak az embereink.
Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or
Ez mekkora igazság.
In my case, you can add the war to that.
Vallásról és politikáról nem beszélünk barátokkal.
I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Na?
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you! He's hiding in the alley!
Hoppa, kukás autó jelenet.
Right there!
Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell!
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell! Get down from there right now!
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Ki ez a Vandal? Bazd meg, lerúgja, érted?
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it! No way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
Jó, ez valami szökött rad. Aha.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Na bazd meg.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Gyere, papa. Nem lehet megrakadni a grabanszára? Na most?
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole.
Kösz.
You run track in high school?
Gimibe futóbajnokok voltunk.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin 8, Weiss 8, Donahoe 6, Kowalski 6, Hudson 5, Kelso 2. Leadership, Donahoe 8, Franklin 7, Merrill 6, Kowalski 6, Weiss 5, Hudson 5, Kelso 1. Candidate Kelso.
Durci.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Kelso nagyon durci volt, hogy lehet pontozva. Kíváncsi vagyok, lehet, hogy fő gonosz lesz belőle. Buyer beware.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as a shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Ez lesz az ügyünk, amivel majd kitűnünk a sorból?
Could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Na, körülnézzünk, mielőtt megjönnek a gyilkosságiak. Ez jó, végülis itt fényes nappal előtték a bácsit a bolt előtt. Ez milyen bolt? Cipőbolt, butik, jó?
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Azt mondja, hogy a teljes helyszínt át kell vizsgálni, mielőtt kikérdezzük a szemtanúkat.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Azt mondja, név, cím, gyöngyfülbe való, payments.
C. Galetta, layaway receipt, pearl earrings, made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Ez szerintem valami az állokházi papír lehetett a gyöngyfülbe valóra, jó? Fej az már volt. Két zseb volt, karok voltak. Jó, megállapítottuk, hogy hát ez meghalt. Ne nézzél, bazd meg. Na. Mik ezek a hangok?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Szóval ez a város a pokolra jut. Hát... Hoppá, hoppá. A történhüvelyek.
These look like 32s.
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Hát ez túl könnyű volt, megtaláltuk megint a fegyvert.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. Don't you people have anything better to do? Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Na, akkor most megtanuljuk a kihallgatást. Ott a csajban.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss.
Aha, a főnököt nyírták ki.
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Egy migráns. Hoppá, hoppá. Consuela, bazd meg, azt mondja, hogy eyewitness account. Questions listed on the right.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Szóval azt hiszük, hogy hazudik, akkor azt mondja good cup, bad cup, accuse. És de ez azból, hogyha meg kell cáfolnunk, vagy meggyanúsítjuk, hogy hazudik, akkor meg valami bizonyítékot akar, hogy mutassunk. Hát megpróbáljuk.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu, Edgar Kalu, he runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Bad cop.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want?
Gyerünk, köpjél,
Tell me
bazd
why
meg.
Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews.
Oh.
A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Szóval a főnökünk utálja a zsidókat.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to
Jó kis
remember.
40-es évek. Negró, meg zsidó.
It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Jó, ha úgy gondoljuk, hogy nem hazudik, akkor good copok leszünk.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
És a játék elemzi a döntéseinket,
Well, there was one bang,
és most korrekt
and then
volt,
another,
hogy good copot
and then
választottuk.
3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Ja, majd tanúskodnod kell, bla bla bla, igen. Detective clues will mark on map, making them easier to find. Azt mondja, hogy van valami intuíciós pontunk. The points gain as you earn experience and rank, use it in spray. Az intuíciós pontokat ugye kapjuk menet közben, hogy lépkedünk fölfele a ranklistán, és ezt fel tudjuk használni majd a nyomozás során. Next ring reward 5 hidden via. Aha, tehát kapunk majd 5 járművet következő ranknél. És egy intuíciós pontunk van, each costs one intuition point. You want answer the community show clues. Aha. Szóval majd visszavonhatjuk a válaszainkat is. Jó. Szóval ez a cipő volt, ahol kinyírták a tagot, ez a fegyver volt, ahol vette a stukkert, az pedig az ékszer volt, ahol ugye történt a hisztéria a gyilkosság előtt. Ugye összeveszett a zsidó boltossal a cipőboltunk tulaja. Akkor elmegyünk a fegyverboltba szerintem. Mert itt nagyon nincs mit nézegetni, gondolom. Komoly ez a ülőke, cipőpróbáló ülőke egy. Tiszta menőbolt. De hullát azért letakarhatná valaki, mert...
We have the murder weapon. And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Várj, ez most a jewelrybe akar menni. De én fegyverboltot raktam be locationbe. Akkor legyen az ékszerbolt. kibaszott villamos, nem bír eltakarodni? Na jó. Még mindig rohadt hangos ez a zene nekem. Nem lett halkabb. Most jó. Na itt az ékszerbolt, ahol a potenciális gyilkosunk dolgozik. Én ő szerint ugye ez volt a gyilkos.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Persze, új karóra. Ha nem azért jöttem, papesz.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Ez kamu, te vagy, azt csak el akarsz menekülni, mi?
Son of a bitch!
Tudtam, haha! Ez mit integet, bazd meg?
Kalu, get back here!
Did you recommend the special?
Várj, ezt ki lehet lőni? Ja, na várjál. Ja, hogy nem kéne kilőni, aha. Megbukott az ügy. Szóval, ja, hogy ráfogni kéne a fegyvert, hogy akkor beszarjon, de nem kilőni. Na és most ilyenkor mi van?
Officer Cole Phelps,
ja, újra
are you
kezdi, jó?
Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Persze, ledölt hátul, mi? Aha.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
He's getting away!
Ja, én is láttam, hogy elmenekül, bazd meg.
Kalu, get back here!
Waitress.
Ez meg kék kaját rendel. És ez miért jó, hogy ráfogom a fegyvert?
Too late, Kalu!
Oh my, that cherry pie was delicious.
I'm out of here. Don't make it worse, Kalu! More likely to hit a bystander at this distance.
Túl messze van, aha.
Jesus H. Christ!
Hoppá, kis baleset. Megállt a Kalu.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Na, a Góri megbízott bennünket, hogy csikarjunk ki egy vallomást ebből az emberből.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Persze, ügyvédem.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Szóval ez egy jewelry store owner és gyilkosság gyanúsítottja.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Szóval tagadja, hogy ő volt. Good cup. Ja, nem bad cup, mert ugye elszaladt a köcsög. Vagy nem, inkább ő
You
kiúszta.
shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Nincs bizonyítékunk, jó. Sztoj. Amiket itt ír közben elég összetett a cucc, szóval el lehet cseszni rendesen a kihallgatást.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bazd meg.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Kicsit köcsög az ember.
He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Aha.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree.
Megvan az indíték, jó, tökre akarta tenni a bizniszét. Na jön, papa, most már nem basztasz, meg rasszistázol, meg köcsögözöl, ugye?
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Vegyél 2 öltönyt és legyen kivasalva. A csávó elvileg próbál egyengetni az utunkat. Előléptetést lebegtet. Szóval itt nyugtázták, hogy nagyjából a tutoriát végigcsináltuk. Volt benne vezetés, lövöldözés, kihallgatás, nyomozás. Eddig elég érdekes a cucc. Kicsit lineárisnak tűnik eddig, de gondolom ez csak a tutoriál miatt volt. Sofőrülés. Ez komoly, hogy fekete-fehérből vált át.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle, signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
Na hát akkor ide kerültünk erre a rendőrkapitányságra, megkaptuk ezt a Kowalski lófasz társnak. Itt már jó becinkeltek, hogy mi vagyunk a háborús hősök. És megkaptuk az első megbizatásunkat, hogy valami telephelyre kell elmennünk, valami gyanús járművet átvizsgálni. Hello, nő!
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Persze egyből mindenki irigy meg geci, mert hogy mi hogy lehetünk, hogy ilyen gyorsan előlépünk. Mégis realisztikus. Ja, kiment a kocsihoz, oké. Okay.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Ez rendőrautó.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Bazd meg. Hát takarodjatok már. És van benne sziréna, na jó kis 40-es évekbeli verták.
All units
a 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle?
Tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
A dispatcher hívásokat el lehet fogadni az
We have to
X-el.
work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. You finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. No, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
All units, a 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle? Code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead,
Na, ezt vettük ezt a hívás közben. Itt van valami.
Suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian, believed to still be in the area.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Kösz, mama. Ott van a tetőn valami csóró egy fegyverrel. Aha, és ez mire lő? Meg miért lő? Ez Red Dead Redemption-ben képzeli magát, vagy mi?
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself! Get the hell away
Ez
from me!
elfutod, vazd meg. Ott fut. És így gyorsabban is lehetne. Hol van?
Hurry! You can still catch him! I think you broke my nose!
Aha, ott van.
Heavens to Betsy!
Kurva szádat, álljál meg! Tehát, na most akkor gondolom, ez jogos volt, hogy lelőttem, mert ez rám lőtt, nem? Gondolom. Megy be a hullásságba, gondolom, remélem az nem mentő. Ez koroner. Street crime. 1/40. Hó, hát itt lesz bőven akkor feladat. 3-as rankre előléptünk. Na akkor próbálják, ezek ilyen side missionok lesznek az utcán. És a főküldetés pedig ugye a sárga zászló.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Itt már van rendőr.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Megint valami gyilkosság, gondolom.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
De nincs benne a hulla. Viszont tiszta ketchup az autó. Na most ilyenkor mi van?
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Hát ja, elég sok vért vesztett. Kb. Az összeset. Csomagtartót ki lehet nyitni? Ha?
I don't think so.
Kerékkulcs. Az ott mi? Vágóhíd.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
$3 volt egy élő disznó. Ez korrekt. Mondjuk tiszta ilyen szalma a csomagtartó kárpit, úgyhogy tényleg volt benne valami. És akkor ki kell még hallgatnunk ezt a tagot.
Nope. Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Mit csinálsz itt, gyerek?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Szóval a MÁV-nál dolgozik, és éppen a váltóhoz jött.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Szóval egy élet se járt erre rajtunk kívül.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Aha, szóval ez már járt itt ez a kocsi.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
Ja, szóval nem menjél még sehova. Hát ez mi? Adrian Black.
Happier times, I guess. $32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Jó, akkor megvan a jogsia, meg a címe, meg a neve. Ott egy szemüveg.
Denzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Ja, épp ezt akartam kérdezni, hogy mekkora területet kell itt átvizsgálni. De ma ugye pampognak, hogy menjek vissza. Hopp, itt is van valami cucc. Aha! Véres cső.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
Bloody Pipe. Jó. Itt a váltó.
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
Hey, Flatfoot, you looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Flatfoot? Ez beszólogatnak a civilek a rendőröknek? Bazd meg, én vagyok a lószartaposó. Ha!
What's going on, detective? Something bad happened here?
Nem lehet lelőni őket?
I swear, he's telling me.
Jó, hogyha hosszan nyomjuk a háromszöget, akkor rávehetjük a partnerünket, hogy ő vezesse. Ezek a hangok készen vannak.
What now?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
De én már beszéltem vele, bazd meg. Ja, a pénztárca, ha?
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Aha. Össze-vissza nézelődik a csávó, úgyhogy accuse.
Tell the truth, Mr. Wilkie. You rifled the wallet.
Kifosztottad a
My
pénztárcát,
money
mi?
is my money. You can't prove I touched that wallet. Man does the right thing, and the police try to turn him into a criminal.
Hát ja, ez kellemetlen.
You ain't happy what I got to tell? I best be on my way.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more.
3/4.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Szerintem azt csesztem el, hogy kifosztotta a pénztárcát.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Jó, akkor elmegyünk. A tulajnak a feleségét meglátogatjuk. Most meg semmilyen zene nincs. Most mi történt ezzel?
Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Közcsávó.
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Any unit in the vicinity, see the man on 211 just occurred. 3rd and Hill Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
Well, you got something there, Phelps. It doesn't add up.
Nem áll össze a kép, azt mondja. Mert hogy miért hagyták ott a kocsit? Itt tele van bizonyítékkal.
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. Car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and...
Na, itt van az autó tulajának, meg a pénztárca tulajának a háza, meg az asszony.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Ott ült benne nő.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Hey, hazudik.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Hát ez mi a szar? Ja, itt készlet. Fehér kesztyűvel.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. And I should have an address.
Azt mondja, keressünk egy telefont, ahol le tudjuk kérni a címét a cuccnak, amit találtunk, annak a bárnak. Most ez a csávó végül is a társunk volt, és ebből valamilyen orvos lett?
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions, these blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Itt mi történik? Kettő per 13 újság. Érdekes ez a csávó, az olyan, ilyen zakkant tudós lenne. Ott egy telefon.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Na jó, megvan a Kavanaugh's bárnak a címe, oké. Okay. És a csávó az itt közben itt találtál valamit? Bazd meg. Azt mondja, hogy az L1 az intuíció. Aha. Show all clues. És olyan, ha én nem akarom elhasználni az intuíciós pontjaimat.
No good to me.
Oxidol, az meg mi ez? Vasaló?
Circumstantial.
Azt mondja, hogy nem minden tárgy releváns, hát ezt gondoltam. Ez ilyen mosókonyha, az. Kuka. Itt is van egy ajtó. Hopp, itt, na itt a kert. Ilyen fasz a kert. Ott a gárda, hogy de nem tudunk bemenni, gondolom. Ott van egy izé, sufni. Vagy toj-toj WC, nem tudom. Ki jött a faszi velünk? Ki jött? Hát itt nincs lófasz se, azt mondja, mi van még el, itt is van egy szoba. Hopp, ott a szemüvegtok. Gondolom üres lesz. Ja, és ez ugyanez a márkája, amit találtunk.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Siess vissza, kedvesem. Magányos vagyok nélküled. Akkor hazudott a nő, mert akkor tudta, hogy nincs itthon. És látjuk magunkat a tükörben, megőrülsz. Ez komoly, ez ilyen külön szobába alszanak, vagy hogyan van, mert ez nem francia ágy. Hoppá, hoppá.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Van egy Seattle-i vasúti jegyünk, ami fel van használva, és nincs meg a bőrönd. Az egyik. Na, ez már francia ágyas szoba, jó.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Jaja, külön szoba, külön képek. Nem éppen egy ilyen ideális házastársi viszonyt mutat itt a dolog. Ott én már voltam. Konyhába még nem voltam. Ott az instahítes cucc.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Aha, azt mondja,
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Azt mondja, már régebb óta beszerelték azt a boilert, mint amit a nő hazudott. Tíz év Gari. Nem rohad el. Szóval egy ilyen kazánt keresünk kint. Ja, ott voltunk abban most a konyhában, akkor, ja, és ugye itt mentünk ki. És hol van az instaheat? Mintha nem láttam volna sehol. Ő azt mondta, hogy kint van a boiler. Hát kurvára nincs boiler, bazd meg. Ja, de itt van. Aha.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Nincs is összerakva, és innen hiányzik a cső, amivel agyonverték a fószert. Most nem mondod, hogy nekem kell szerelgetni ezt a szart. Hát ilyen puzzle-t se láttam még. Meg is van, és azt hiányzik, azzal verték agyon a fószert.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home. Az ott benn mászkál a tag. Jó, szóval innen származik a gyilkos fegyver is.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Kit érdekel, nem kérdeztem, hogy jól vagy-e. Nő hazudik.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Na szóval az ivó cimborája nevére szól a disznónak a számlája.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Ó, szóval a kocsmában lakik gyakorlatilag munka után.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Este 7-kor szokott elzúzni kocsmázni.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Ez nem igaz, mert valami házilag tuningolt szar.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what pair he was wearing because you were there.
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why don't you show me some proof of where I was supposed to be?
Hoppá, hoppá.
If I was there, at least I'd know what happened to him. But I don't, Detective. And you might not care, but that is the most terrible feeling.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Kint hazudik.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Hazudik.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows.
Seattle-be szeretője van a fószárnak, aha. Indíték meg is van.
He's safe.
Persze, aha. Alibi van.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Ó, persze, hogy itthon vártam, hogy hazajöjjön. Jaj, hát persze.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
Bluff.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
4/6, egész jó.
Please do, Detective.
Szóval a nő bevallotta, hogy van valami szeretője a fószernek. Mondjuk indíték lehetne arra, hogy kinyírta. Megnézzük a Kavanász bárt.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Hát ja, sok ilyen házasság lehet. Bazd meg!
God damn maniac!
...30/1-es landmark. Az volt ott a landmark. Ez valami park. Elég nagy az a pálya amúgy. Main map, azt mondja, hogy van nekünk olyanunk, hogy main map? Van. Te kurva élet. Azt a... Mi a... Ez ekkora ez a pálya? Mennyi utca van ezen, te? Mi ez a izé? Mi ez a bár, ide megyünk? Nem. Ez a Blacknek a háza. Ezek vagyunk mi? Nem, ez a rendőrkapitánság. Itt volt a landmark. Union Station. Ide megyünk. Meg van majd bűncselekmény. De hol vagyunk mi? Váznak ilyen pici. Hát ez kurva, hogy ez a pálya. Megjöttünk.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Azt mondja, ismerlek. Ugye, nem lehet neki bebaszni egyet?
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink? For old time's sake.
Hívjuk meg, mert osztálytársunk volt. Aha, jó. Mi volt ez? Ó, collectibles, jó. Sword of Justice out, úgyhogy ruhákat is lehet cserélgetni.
Looking for someone?
Na,
You
pofázzál.
know Frank Morgan? Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Ja, itt a Frank Morgan, akinek a nevére szólt a disznós számla.
That cherry pie was delish.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Vakarózik, meg forgatja a fejét.
lying, Morgan. What happened to Adrian?
I have 10 guys who say I was here the whole night. You think you can prove I was there?
Ezen van a neve.
You signed your name and left it on the slaughterhouse receipt, Frank. We couldn't have you colder if we found you curled up in the back seat.
All right. I helped him. He wanted it to look like his car got hijacked. He's fallen for some dame up in Seattle, and now he's got to go start a new life with her.
Aha.
Goddamn fool.
Az meg így lépett le a feleségétől, hogy kamúzta, hogy ellopták a kocsiját, és hogy ő halottnak tette ti magát, vagy mi?
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
És akkor az disznóvér, ami van a kocsiban. Aha.
How was he getting there?
I don't know. Maybe a Greyhound? You guys ought to go try the terminal on Sunset.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
We have you for aiding and abetting and criminal conspiracy. Do you want me to come up with some other charges, Morgan?
We bought a small hog and put it in the trunk. We got to the rail yard. I cut the pig's throat and drained the blood into a bucket. Splashed the blood all around the car. Adrian hit the pig a couple of times with the pipe to make the pipe look convincing.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Szóval állítólag disznóvér van szétocsóva a kocsiba, és a vascsővel is a disznót ütötték meg, hogy gyilkosságnak tűnjön. Csávó meg lelépett a szeretőjéhez Seattle-be. Hoppá. De ez a sztori úgy néz ki, hogy bűzlik.
If you use the siren, maybe those metal things in front of you called cars would know you're in a hurry.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
De az nem baj, hogy a kocsmából kocsival mennek haza, jó?
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
Faszom észrevette, hogy ezzel követjük, nem szabad ilyen közel menni hozzá.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Szóval kollégánk szerint ez bűzlik a csávó, és megpróbáljuk, hogy elvezete minket a hullához. Vagy bármihez, ami kapcsolódik a sztorihoz.
Sure left his drink in a hurry.
Érdekes, hogy a 40-es években nem nagyon volt itt túlanyomatozás, meg DNS vizsgálat. Ugye azért egy kicsit más a dolog fekvése.
A bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Közbazd meg. átment jobbra, ugye? Ja. És megint közel vagyok, vagy mi a lófasz?
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Ez, hogy recseg ropog a kocsi, hogy fékezzel, ez nagyon szar. Az ott félre állt, nem?
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Ez a kecója a csávónak.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Postaláda. Van. Ott az F. Morgan, a 2-es, ez is jó.
Apartment 2.
All right, let's pay our friend a visit, see if he's missed us yet.
2-es. Itt a 2-es.
Who the hell is that?
Itt a
Will you
faszi.
relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
Az meg kiújik az ablakon, ez is.
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Hol van?
Mr. Black, get back here right now!
Ott van.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Ez de komoly, most elkapták a zsaruk?
It's over, Adrian!
Ja.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Hoppá, hoppá. Na hát igen. Akkor ez csak egy sima csalás volt. Nem volt
That
gyilkosság.
turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Na, 14-ből 13 nyomot megtaláltunk, mondjuk 14-ből csak 9 kérdés volt korrekt. Lett $108 járműkár. Frank Morgan would have rolled over an Adrian Black with some tougher questioning. Aha, szóval komolyabban kell, vagy erőszakosabban kellett volna vallatni, és akkor bevallotta volna Morgan a cuccot. Nem baj, így is sikeres volt. Konzul autója.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going. Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Kaptunk még egy megbizatást, jó. Megint egy elhagyatott kocsi. Jacobs udvarában.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You were on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
I think you're doing this on purpose.
Bocs. Nem akartam a hotdogost elbaszni, na mindegy.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Jól nézett ki.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Akkor ott üldögel egy gyanúsított vagy tanúszerűség. Körül kell nézni, hogy van ugye egy kocsi. Police telefon, van ilyen, érted? Itt van egy verda, ami nagyértékű konzuli verdának tűnik, felbakolva hiányzó kerékkel. Nincs rajta.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Nincs rajta rendszám. Tényleg van rajta zászló. Egy viszont hiányzik, le van törve.
I must have taken the flag as a souvenir.
Argentin zászló. Ja, biztos szuvenírnek vitték el, mert egy értéktelen szar. Ezt már néztük, az. Argentin konzulátusnak a kocsia. Aha. Csomagtartó.
Empty.
Üres, és hátul sincs rendszám. Jó kis dobfék.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Ja, azt mondja, profi autótolvajok szétrámolták volna egy raktárba. Nem egy darab kereket szednek le róla. Ez egy pohár, meg egy baseballzlabda.
It doesn't appear to be connected. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Tudjuk. Ott van az a söprögetős nő. Ez csak NPC, vagy lehet vele dumálni?
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
Ez csak NPC. Igen, ezt néztem.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Hát ha ezzel szedték le a kereket, akkor gratulálok. Ott a baseball ütő is. Ja, ez egy baseball pálya.
Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard after all.
Ott a faszi, azzal kéne beszélni, végülis akkor ez itt egy ilyen maszek baseball pálya. És a közepén áll a kocsi. Az ott rendőr? Nem, ez is valami NPC.
Officer?
Clear this area immediately.
Takarodjál, nem megy el, látod?
His mother would be proud of him.
Azt mondja, az anyám büszke lenne. Ha! Nincs itt semmi, jó, beszélgessünk az öreggel.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Ki más? 3 mexikai ezzel jár dolgozni.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Hispanic suspects, ez fú rasszista az egész.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Hazudik.
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were beaners.
Beaners, na ott azt hiszem elbasztam az X, jó?
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you.
Mégiscsak
It's
átnéztük
on
a
the
kocsit.
chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
A büdös kölköket tüntessük el, mert zavarják, hogy baseballzoznak. Persze. Na ez volt a kocsikesztyű tartójában. Hát...
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Mik ezek a nevek?
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Like Thieves, very innocent, very pale, dark, gold looks like... Ezek valami prostiknak a nevei alá, meg ilyen tulajdonságok felsorolva, vagy mi a ló? Fasz.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
Mondjuk politikushoz éppenséggel passzolna. Lehet interaktálni ezzel a zsarutelefonnal. De mit?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Ja, ez egy Packard kereskedés.
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am.
Szóval vissza kell venni a rendőrségre, mert ott kotlik a Packardnak a bejelentője.
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
De akkor lehet választani, vagy a Packard kereskedésbe megyünk, ahonnan származik a kocsi, vagy vissza a rendőrségre, ahol vár ránk a lopott kocsinak a bejelentője. Most kell tartani egy kis szünetet, aztán később folytatjuk. Most azt nem tudom, hogy... Nem igazán van ebben mentési lehetőség.